let us understand what population attributable risk is. PAR, population attributable risk. So we have seen attributable risk, the amount of disease that you can reduce, right? That is attributable risk. Population attributable risk is more like the amount of disease that could be reduced in the population if the factor was eliminated. So this is actually used to make national health policies. What is the formula? It is the incidence in total population minus incidence among not exposed, okay, divided by incidence among total population, this whole thing into 100, okay. So did you get the formula? It is incidence in total population minus incidence in not exposed divided by incidence in total population. So this is what we are trying to reduce. Incidence among not exposed, that you cannot reduce, but at least incidence among exposed you can reduce. So here you have the people who have the disease, right? So these are the people who have the disease, and these are smokers who were exposed and they have the disease. These are non-smokers who have the disease even though they did not smoke. So all these people have disease, and these are people who don't have disease. So how much can we reduce? In total population, 73 lung cancers are there. Total population is 10,000. So incidence among total population minus incidence among not exposed. This is incidence among not exposed, 3 by 3,000. These are not exposed people, right? These are non-smokers, but even then 3 people have lung cancer. So incidence among total population minus incidence among not exposed divided by incidence among total population into 100, that is 86%. This is the population attributable risk. So you can reduce in the population 86% of lung cancer if smoking is stopped. So basically this is very useful in making national health policies. Okay, what is useful to make national health policies? Population attributable risk. Now let's just go back to attributable risk and see what we learned in attributable risk so that we can compare. See, attributable risk is more information for an epidemiologist. So it is basically telling you the potential of prevention, potential for prevention if you remove the disease factor. So the same numbers given here. So this table you have understood how to read, right? These are the people who have the disease and these are the people who don't have the disease. These are the people who also smoked. Right? Now, if we stop these people from smoking, you can reduce 70. So, 70 cases we can stop amongst these 7,000 people. So, here we are going with incidence among exposed, that is 70 divided by 7,000 minus incidence among not exposed, that is 3 divided by 3,000 divided by incidence again among the exposed. Here you are not taking total, here you are taking the exposed people, right? So, that will give you 90%. 90% you can reduce. You can prevent 90%. So, by considering exposed versus not exposed. So, slightly different from what you have seen now in population attributable risk, where both the places you are taking total incidence among total population. Okay. Here you got a slightly smaller number actually, isn't it? But exposure wise attributable risk, if you saw, that is a slightly higher number, 90 we got. So, what is population attributable risk? It is incidence total minus incidence not exposed divided by incidence total into 100. Okay. So, that's all for now in this video on population attributable risk. Bye bye.